Good morning, it's Brenda. Welcome back. Hope you've all been having a wonderful day. We're going to continue in our Magical Garden Staggered Journal. Yesterday when we left off, we did this cover and we left this a pocket, and I put some, I did have another tag in there. These little tags, I just popped some in there. I will add toppers to them, and then our big tag in there. And then I gathered some paper. Let me just move that aside to bring all this goodness in. Just pieces of paper. I've kind of staggered them, like ripped them and made them all look pretty, and these pages here as well. And then this was the envelope, but I cut the little tabs off because I have a plan for that, and if I want to make one as an envelope, then I'll just print it off again. But take our base. Originally I was going to just have everything on the inside, I thought, but I'm going to have some of the papers in here, but then I'm going to have everything else staggered on the outside of this cover. You'll see what I mean in a second. So some of these beautiful papers are from Marnell, Mimi's keepsake. She sent me a happy mail recently, and just gorgeous papers. So that one's gonna go on the outside, those two I think. And then on the inside, I just thought that I'd like the staggered look on the inside as well. And these are just copy papers. There's 3 of them. I thought to have some blank space for drawing on, doing some kind of art on the inside, you know. And then that's too tall. Let me just see. Maybe I'll just take it down a little bit. So it's very cold and wet here and very smoky. The wind has brought all of the wind from the north, or all the smoke from the north. So just kind of a look like that. I wanted to stay within the parameters of this file folder that we have. So there's that. And then we just build on it with our pieces. And you can ink everything if you'd like. My other ones, I kind of inked after I got it together. So I'm just going to just bring it like that. And I think this one is there. And then at the bottom, but I do want to incorporate this one, unless I put it on the inside. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll take this one out. This is where the decision making comes of how you want to do it. But because it's as tall as, I'm just going to bring that one up. And then I really want to see that bee. And then I'll bring this one here, and I'll just trim the bottom. Just trim the bottom off. Hopefully you're seeing. And I have my other 2 staggered journals, and I'll show them to you. Okay, so that one's going to go on the inside. Just like that. And then I'm going to add these ones here like I had them. But then this one can go in between. I'm just going to bring it down. And if it's hanging off the bottom and you don't like it, it's easy enough to trim. But then this way it's layered, staggered. And then this little beauty I wanted to put right there. Wow, that's very beautiful. And so I'm not going to sew in the signatures on camera, but we're going to decorate and make everything pretty before I do that. So now I have all these bits cut out and I have this envelope waiting. I wanted to show you, I have this envelope punch board, and you know how, if you have one, you know all these measurements. Well, I'll tell you, there's some wacky measurements because I grabbed an 8.5 by 8.5 paper just as an experiment, and this one was scored at 3 3/4, and that shows you on the board, and it made this square. Okay, so then I went over here to an 8.5 by 8.5 paper, and you score this one at 2 5/8, and you get this long skinny thing. But when you put it together, the sides are huge, so you end up cutting off parts of your envelope. But I was just trying to figure out what I could do for the inside flap. I don't like this at all, and the square one, of course, is too big. So then I took just one of the offcuts and I used a Tim Holtz stencil. It's a honeycomb stencil, and then I didn't write down what I did, but it was a 6 by 6 paper, and there's 2 of them, right? Like each one has 2. So there's a 6 by 6 and you score it at 2 5/8. I didn't use that one. I used this one here, and you score it at 3. And then it makes this, it makes a square. So that'll get incorporated into this journal as well. But I thought that was a good size. But anyway, that's just a little aside, because I just thought the sizing was crazy. Maybe that's just me. I don't know if you've encountered different things like that, but my goodness. So this is just going to be the piece that goes over, but I wanted to put it here, and you can stencil the white, or you can print a back on it if you want, you know, so that it's not white. For this journal, I'm not going to mind that it's white, but I'm going to glue this one on 3 sides, and then this I'm going to fold over and have a little up tuck, so something can go in there, or I'm just going to pop a flower on there and then it can hold it. It's just so that I don't have to waste any of the picture. Right, so it's going to be this way. So I'm just going to glue the 3 sides. There we go. And just put it, I'm just putting it up to, but not on the score mark that we have. So there's a little bit of space there for folding. Just something different. I mean, we all make pockets, and just trying to think of different things that can be done. And then I'm just going to add a touch of glue there so it stays down. So hopefully you've been having a great week so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but you know, a lot can happen in a day. All right, so it just kind of, it kind of blends in with it, so you don't even realize it, that it's there until you put something inside. Let me just take off this little piece, just to show with these pretty flowers. And there you have a tuck spot, just like that. Right, and then that'll go like that. And I will be doing the 5-hole pamphlet stitch to put it together. And I was going through my stash and I found one bee. That's it, just one. But yeah, it'll get used. And then we have these, and really it's just decorating the front. Oh. Just like that, and I'm not going to glue it all the way on. I'd like it to look like it's coming off the page, but how beautiful that is. I love the vibrancy of the colors. It's just so nice. There we go. Oops. There we go, just like that. And I mean, each page can have a pocket as well. You don't have to stop with just what the kit has. You can add to it. So I just put a tag in the pocket there. And so then we have that. And these are the journaling cards. Well, that's going to stick out quite a ways, isn't it? But we won't get in there yet. So I have some doily. Just pop a piece of doily here somewhere. Oh. There we go, and it just adds different things. I just go through the pages and I put things down. If it looks good, I glue it. And then this little bee, it can just look like it's coming right off of the doily there. There, just like that. That's very cute. I'll just move that for a second. All right, now this envelope that I made, I'm not sure if it should be this way. Oh, probably not. That'll have to go on the outside. But, I mean, if you don't like this, I'll probably put a flower there to hide that mark. Oh, I did it wrong. See that? I'm not... Was that the way? Nope. I did have it right. I know these are a little different, but obviously I have to get used to doing the different, I'll just have to practice all the different measurements and stuff on the board there. And I'm going to put that there. I'm just going to actually cut the tip. It has a rounder on the back of it, the board, and that can round your corners. But yeah, I'm just going to add it, and you can leave the side open as a tuck if you want, which I think I'm going to do actually. You know how much I enjoy pockets and tucks, so take full advantage of it when I can. Oh, come on, glue. go. And I'm just going to set it down. I'm not putting it right to the bottom. There we go. So then there's a pocket inside, just like that. And then there's the tuck spot all in here, just like that. Okay, so I have a piece of this, and I thought we could have like a little, I don't even know what to call it, but it looks like an envelope, and you can unravel it. And then all the writing spots in here. And to do that, I usually just do it in the center. Sometimes I have to adjust it, but and I'll just bring this up just before my fold mark, just like that. And then this will come up, and see, it's a little, I have to do it just a little less. But if you have suggestions on how to fold it, then you know, just leave a comment below. And there we go. I just like to leave a little tiny space there so that this can fold over without any issues. And then just trim off any extra if you have it. Oh, it's cute. Right, and then so that has the pocket, the bee, and then this as well, provided it fits the paper that you've, you know, trimmed down, then that's good. But yeah, it'll go right there. And I'm not going to leave the back open on this one for a little tuck spot. I think there's lots of writing space on this, and there's room, you can add pictures to it. My glue, come on. Boy, the weather sure has a play in how the glue works. It seems to be that way anyhow. There we go. Just put it there. I'm just putting it close to the fold mark, but not on it. And then we have this piece that comes down. That can be, I know there's an extra little fold in there. That's unfortunate, but it's cute. And then you can add something there to hold it down, or I have those, but I don't like the big centers on them. Oh, look at these. These are just stickers from the Dollarama. $1.25. Hydrangeas. And let me just open it up. It was just sitting in the drawer. I might as well use it. I'm going to take, they all have these little 3D dots on the back. I'm just going to remove it because it's already doubled. It already has dimension on it, so I'm just going to pop it on the lid. So cute. It'll stay down once it's you know, it stays that way, just like that. Like, it does not take long to dress up, does it? Like, holy, that didn't take any time at all, right? So that's those. And then there's also the back. Like, this will be the back. But yeah, let's do some in here, and then I will show you my other two and what I did with those. So now this one, boy, I really like that bee. I still hadn't decided on what to do here. So I have left it blank because, well, you know, I still don't know. It's just the way it is. It happens sometimes. So let me, on the other side maybe. Just like that. What do you think of that? Like he's flying off the page or something. Oh, now it's working. Took a minute. And if you don't like the wings that stick out, clip them off. That's okay too. And then there's these lovely bees. Get back to this page here. I'm going to back it and we'll make it a pocket. I just have a strip of paper here. You're going to use it. And I'll trim it to fit. So everybody's mail is out from the draws. There has been a couple of people that I haven't heard from, so their stuff will just, you know, wait until I do hear from them, and then when I do, they'll get sent off as well. So I'm just going to trim this down. There we go. Oops. Still a bit long. I'm just going to do a little trim. Hope for straightish. There we go. There we go. There's that one. What do we have to stick in there? Oh, that's going to be too wide. Still have a tag here. So that tag can fit right in there. That looks pretty. I like that. And then we have our bee. What's other pieces? I'm just checking to see what else I have here. Oop. Things are falling. My desk isn't even that messy today. So I'm just going to see if I can cut along the line. But I'd like to add this, and then as we did on the front, I want to bring it around as an added tuck spot. I think that would look all right. So I'm just going to add glue. Just there right now. Right? I had to make sure that that was right. Not going to where the paper is folded, of course. But there we go. So I'm just gonna, I probably should have scored it first, but I mean, honestly, it shouldn't be that difficult. I would hope not anyway. We don't want any issues. So there's that and there's that. So that worked out okay. So I'm going to add some glue at the bottom and some glue at the top, just like we do for the side pockets, tuck spots, whatever, and then just bring it around. There we go. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. Very cute. Right, so then we have a big pocket right in there. And I would really like to add just a little flower there as well. I know there's already flowers there, but yeah, I'm just gonna add this little guy. Just right there. Very cute. Yep, and let's find out. So I think I've used all my little tags, but we got a nice big pocket there. Oh, that one fits in there beautifully. Look at that. Right, and then we have a little tuck spot right there. Let's just grab something so you can see. And then there's the tuck spot right there. So that's really good too. And these ones I'm going to leave blank because, you know, I'd like them to be used for whatever, writing, pictures. I mean, honestly, it's user's choice. So then that one is going to be there. I'm just going to move it up just a touch. I really like the staggered look. I mean, you don't have to do this this way. If you have a regular journal, like the regular sizes that we do, the 5.5 by 9 or whatever, when your pages are in half, you can stagger them at the side as well. You don't have to do it long ways. I've just been enjoying the longer journals lately, so I'm just going to add this one back here. And yeah, I'm going to leave this blank until I figure out what I would like to do for it. But I mean, if you have punches with bees or honeycomb, anything like that, then use that. If you have blank pages and you don't like them, then just, you know, decorate them with your stencils and your stamps, whatever. So this is what we have so far. And then there's the back. I'm not too concerned about the back, but once I get it sewn, we'll come back and I'll show you what I do with the back. So it's going to be just a little, well, let me do it now. I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to make it shorter because, like the front, it's nice to see the different layers. And these yummy little pieces of paper, I am going to keep those ones because they are good to use. This one, of course, is the shortest one, but I don't want to go any smaller than this one here, if you see what I mean. So you can see all the different layers that are staggered, and you still see this one up here. And then when I sew them together, I'm going to glue these ones at the bottom. I'm going to glue this one here to this one at the bottom for a tuck spot. And then this one will get glued to this one at the bottom and up the side for a tall pocket. But we'll do that together. I don't want to confuse you and have you like, what is she talking about? Right? So I don't want any confusion. So I just wanted to get that decorated and make it look pretty. And I'm thinking it needs words. So I'm going to have to find some kind of words. I mean, the Tim Holtz words are just not going to work for this project. So what I might do is go onto my computer and do some words, do a sheet of words or something, so I have some extra words. I do have one sec, I'm going to check my container. for some different words. All right. I just feel that it needs some words somewhere. Moments, creative, explore. Oh. Craftiness is happiness. Isn't that true? I like that one. Nope, it'll take me too long to go through it all, and I don't want to waste your time. How about that? But I don't want it there. I want it here. Just a little something with a word. Whoop. Glue sticking to everything. There, we're just going to add that there. It just needed something, right? Oh, that actually looks a lot better with the words on there. What do you think? All right, so I'm going to leave it there today. I'm going to go and sew it together. I'm going to do the 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and when we come back, we'll finish up the back and we'll add anything else that might be needed. And hopefully by then I will figure out what I would like to do on the inside cover. Any suggestions? Greatly appreciated. If you can think of something that should be put here, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate that. Yep. Okay. All right. Oh, before we leave, sorry, I almost forgot to show you. These are the other two that I made. So look at this. I made it really vintage, and I have pockets and little hidey spots. And there's the little tuck spot in there that I made. A pocket and a little pocket up there. Move it back over. Lots of little tuck spots, lots of little pockets. And then this one. And then I did the same thing. I put a few papers inside. These are just the little bits that I have to add in. And this, it's just with copy paper, but I left it open to add some things into it. And then this one as well. That's going to go there as a pocket. It just hasn't made it there yet. And then on the back, I added this pocket with the paper inside. And then this is what I did with the back. So I glued these two together. This one was a little different. So I glued this one completely. Then I glued this one as a very tall pocket and added in a tag in there that I had made. And then this is left open. So I put some pockets here. And then the last two ends I glued and made a double pocket. So there's two pieces of paper, and it's because they're almost the same width. So I just made two pockets for them. But oh, love it. So cute. And then this one I made, and I used Robin's pretty papers, and I made that one and this one. And this is Glam Party, but so many ideas. This one isn't finished. I just kind of did this one on Saturday when I went to the crop. So I just add, and there's that little envelope thing that comes folding out. So it's not finished yet. And I didn't stagger these pages in the sense of staggering. I just kind of, you know, I did them haphazardly in here, and I made this an uptuck. But look at her face. Oh my goodness, it's so precious, so retro. I just love it. And then this card. So cute. Yeah, but this one isn't finished. This is in the works. So, and I have this envelope, and I have some goodies inside there. So yeah, but they're so much fun. I quite enjoy them. And the back here I haven't finished. I did glue this onto the envelope flap, and then I think I glued, did I glue that one on there too? I did, just because it's such thin paper. but I will be gluing at the bottom and up here, and I'm going to have a long skinny tag in there, and then I put this little thing on the bottom. So yeah, those are the two, and this one is still in the works of getting finished, and this is the one that we're doing, but I love this one. I just love the vibrancy of the colors. So I don't know if you've gone over to Antonio's store yet, but hopefully you'll get a chance to do that and maybe have a play with this kit. Any other kits that he has on there, they're all, I love them all. And all right, so I'm going to leave it there for today. God bless. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for all your lovely comments and your interactions with me. I appreciate you all. I tell you that all the time, and I won't stop because it's very true. I can't do this without you, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your support. All right. Thank you. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.